this seminar. There'll still be people that'll be walking in. Kind of a little bit of fun. This is the first ever Elks seminar that's being filmed live and shown across the nation. So everybody turn around and wave to the TV cameras. Let's celebrate that. As the public relations faces of your lodge and the marketing faces, you are obviously not the shy people of your lodge. So this is the 8 personalities. So we're in good company. I just want to introduce, I have some of our area chairmen of public relations and marketing. So you'll see parts of your country, not all of them are here. Some of them are working the booth, but you can, again, have an opportunity to see some of the faces that you could be in contact with. Over to my left is Kevin Kennedy, Area 5. He's out of the Chicago and all that area. Ed Geishart, he's Area 4. You guys can stand up. Peter Smith comes on in Area 2, United States. Lowell Hopen, he's been on for a long time. Everybody should know him, chairman. He's got Area 8. Mark's got Area 7. All our great cowboy states, Oklahoma, Texas, all the where we're going, San Antonio. So they're here, as well as the other, there's 8 area chairmen at your disposal. They're going to be in a lot of communication with you. What we're introducing today is a lot. It's just a start. A lot of people, when we talked about the need for change, the need to use all the technologies, all those things, they're in play, and they haven't stopped. We recently got a compliment that there's been more change in the last 3 years to help our lodges than there has been in 30 years. I hope you agree. I get almost a chill when I talk about this. We're at the 150th anniversary of Elkton in February, and we're ready, we're launching today. And together in this room and across the nation, it's been placed in our hands, the future of Elkton, to celebrate the past, but to lay the platform and the foundation for the future. That responsibility is with us. It's in good hands, isn't it? Together, we're going to make it happen. As often as I love the history of Elkton, and you learn from the past, and you cherish the past, and it's your roots, it's your heritage, it's everything that's important. The one thing that I want to emphasize together, and I teach throughout, we are so much stuck in our past, and we should still honor our past, and we should celebrate it. But I want you to take a view of some of the things that we need together to also be aware of to make sure the next 150 years is the greatest part of Elkton. The first thing when we look at our lodges and we come in is the past exalted rulers. It's the past. I'm not saying that shouldn't be there. Of course it should, but it's the past. We venture into the lodge, and what do we see? The memorial tablets, more of the past. We're so wrapped up in our titles. Did you ever leave a past something off a dignitary's name? Oh my goodness. I'm a past this, past that. Oh my God. You could have stolen their car, stolen their wife, stolen their house, that'd be cool. Don't leave past off my title, right? It's all the past. And we've lived too much in the past. This is the committee, this is the group that honors the past, but fiercely focuses on the future. We agree? But it is funny, I always say this, there's one title, past, that nobody wants on their, when they send your newsletter out or letter, and that's past dinner guards. P-I-G, they what? That's the only past that everybody will forgive you for. It's okay, leave it off. Now I've got a little time that we have a full house, and it's so great. Welcome to the 150th anniversary of launch, and again, much is up. A lot of these are on elks.org already. How many have ventured over to the public relations and the new 150th booth already? Woo! Great job. Great job. We got everything going, and it's, again, you're going to see more and more each month as we get to San Antonio. Again, we are proud to announce the 150th anniversary of the Benevolent Protective Order of Elks. This is an opportunity for us to increase our visibility, our accomplishments, and our goals. We're going to see a change in the targets, not only to our membership, but to a whole new audience. and you're going to help deliver that message after today. Again, it's an opportunity to hit the reset button on our community image, to focus on our charitable contributions, to increase our pride, but also to educate and motivate the next generation of adults. It is our opportunity that we cannot let go. When the original thoughts of this 150th anniversary, the original thoughts were very small. It'd just be a big celebration in San Antonio. That's not what this is. This is an opportunity to do great things and to launch us into the next 150 years. You can tell I'm just a little bit excited about it. So we changed the look for this year. We changed the look. This, you see, and they're selling these all over the place. Even our Texas folks that are here today to help them film it, they've even got Fiesta. We've branded the whole thing differently with a more rich color. It's 150 years. So for the year, we changed the whole look. Pins are available. All the branding is consistent. This is also at Elks.org. So everything now, that is your look for this year. It's beautiful, it's rich, it has a sense of history, but also focuses the future. You see the elk head is pointed up. Most elk heads are pointed either straight or down. That elk head is pointed up for a reason. Focus on the future. Everything was thought through there. So I hope you like it. It's hard to please almost 800,000 people and say, hey, do you like that 800,000 people? No. We wanted a different look, and I hope that you find that it still has our richness and tradition, but there is something new and appealing about it. Yes? Make me feel good? Now, there's two different logos. Now, the reason I'm pointing these out, on Elks.org, membership toolkit, when you go on Elks.org, there's so much to navigate. If you're like me, sometimes you get on there, and I don't always, there's so much on there, I find a hard time sometimes getting to where I need to be, right? With anything that we do as a committee, we always have on membership toolkit. It's all our stuff's going to be in one place. I'm a simple guy. I like to keep it simple. Anything that we do, membership, public relations, marketing, 150th, will be on the membership toolkit. Elks.org membership toolkit. It will only be in one place. Good? Don't make my job any harder. Okay? There are 2 approved logos for this year. And they're downloadable. Everything's on there for you, and they're on there. So the first one you already saw, okay? You'll see this on the pins. The second one is this. This is to prevent, these are copyrighted, this is to prevent any partners from trying to change this. If you think through the years, you saw our Elks logo. How many times did you see different versions of people twisting the antlers and making, doing different things with them over the years? We need consistency in branding. For all our 1,940 lodges to speak with one loud voice nationwide, the branding must be consistent. These are the 2 approved logos. That's it. So you are the actual leaders of your states, district lodges. You will make sure that the branding is consistent. This is the brand for the 150th. Just raise your hand. We all agree, right? We are the people that will police that brand. Okay? Now, there's all sorts of merchandise that is over there. Most of you saw it already. You'll see even more. You'll also see online coming up with different items where the fulfillment from Amazon, we're taking advantage of all technology. This brand will be all over the place on different items. You see a huge inventory that is dwindling very quickly, by the way. So if you haven't got your 150th pin, or necklace, or shirts, or whatever, I would, if you want them here, you better get them probably by the end of today. The good news is they're flying off the shelves. We had over 2,000 people purchase something from the 150th anniversary. Pretty cool. But there'll be a whole online store for the rest of the year. But you're going to help promote that. People are going to want to wear things. And we want that community image and lodge image. And we were very, we intentionally were very inexpensive on the pricing because the goal wasn't to drive revenue, the goal was to drive branding and image and celebrate together. And so if you said, a lot of people come up and said, those prices are really reasonable, that was an argument. The argument was, the purpose was to grow our image and enhancement, and the merchandise should be very affordably priced. I don't think that's a bad thing. Again, you'll see the consistency on the merchandise. Okay, so let's go into specific duties, things that you will do and have fun with. And I'm going to give you some ideas for thought, and I'm going to show you where some materials are. So we got 150th anniversary, and everybody who does this right gets free tickets to the 300th anniversary. It's the only budget I got, right? So we need to take all of Elton in February. We got to leave now and start planning. And we'll get to, again, how we get there and start getting your mind going. In February, we're going to be 150 years old. 150. And again, this is our responsibility. How cool is this? And so we need to educate all our lodges that they need to now plan that event. They can't wait. They can't wait. We need to involve our communities, all our members. We need to leverage that. First thing we need to do is we need to plan a party. Who likes to plan a party? We should have no lodge in the country not having a celebration. First order of business, decide what you want to achieve from that. This is a time of celebration, but if you're savvy, you will strategically think of what we can achieve. So what's the secondary purpose? Very simply put, we want to make sure that we grow membership, and we want to make sure that we draw media coverage. Go hand in hand. What we do, how to join. What we do, how to join. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. 150 is the launches. Improve our image, increase our membership. Charitable revenues go, beverage and food revenues grow. People want to be officers. Again, an opportunity to hit the reset button and go forward. And all the history, if you guys read any of the history on the 100th anniversary, they were really successful in doing all those. And they launched a period of growth. Wonderful. So can we? We're smarter, we have better technology, we've learned how to do more with less. We have every opportunity to do better than the group that did a great job on the 100th anniversary. We're in good hands, and I really believe we have more tools to accomplish this. So again, you're trying to educate your lodges, your states, your areas on two goals through the celebration. Media coverage, membership growth. Everything else will grow with that. The idea is that as many people know about this important milestone. When you get together with a bunch of people and you start having, you see some of the things we're inducing, the ideas are going to be great. I hope you'll share them, because then we'll share them with the rest of the country. There's going to be some incredible thoughts coming out of this group. Instruct your people to print out new invitations. You have the 150th logos that are printables now in Elks.org already up. Your decoration should include anniversary flags. We're going to have them up very shortly. You actually can take the artwork now if you like. Small and expensive ways to celebrate our 100th anniversary. You see all the t-shirts, mugs. Again, social media posts. We're going to get specifically into how to do each one. We have communication materials. We've created web banners. All this is available right now on Elks.org, membership toolkit, all your printables, all your electronic tools. They're already there. They were up last week, and more will be coming as the days go. But so when you say, where do we get this stuff? Where do you get it? Oh my God! Membership toolkit. This is my group. All right. We know, or maybe we don't. The Elks have surpassed the $6 billion charitable mark. What we've done for the United States of America. What does McDonald's do with those little burgers with all the billions they sold? They've had that same approach since day one. Have they golden arches, such and such sold? I may have eaten one or two of those billion, all right? But they have promoted. They don't say what that restaurant served this week or served. They talk about the whole organization of McDonald's. Isn't it like whatever billion sold? We have donated $6 billion in our time and talent over 150 years to the United States of America. This makes us the premier charitable and patriotic organization in the United States, second to none. We agree? Now, before I get into this, in my travels through all your states and getting to see a lot, there's two things I see in our signs, consistently see in our signs through the travels. I see two words on our signs, our lodge signs throughout the country. Anybody want to guess what those two words are almost consistently wherever I travel on our lodge signs? Bar and bingo. Bar and bingo. And what is our reputation in the country, in our communities? Bar and bingo. I have no idea how they think we do that. So this is an opportunity again, make sure that we're doing this. But we need to understand, while we're $6 billion, what's going to happen in your lodge, your community, your media, what it means to you is what is your local contribution. What have you done locally? And you've done millions. You have done millions to the local economy, to the charitable, all your charitable causes. Your lodges make a difference. We didn't get the $6 billion by one lodge. We did it by all our lodges together. And each of you have contributed so much to this cause. Since your lodge efforts have helped so many people in your community, let them know how much you've donated locally. Now, how do we get that? And we're going to help you. All of us are going to help you. How many lodge secretaries are here? There's a lodge secretary for 14 years. I always often remind everybody, I got the job because somebody died and nobody wanted it. And the only way to get out of the job is either take the job in Chicago or die. I'm still undecided. But they have, in your lodge, all they need to do is go back. And if you can't get that information or if somebody's stuck, that's fine, because we're in this together. We're in this together. We will provide you, very simply. We'll get your charitable reports. Government relations, I love that committee, because they track all of our time and talent, right? I used to hate doing those reports as secretary. Oh, like I got nothing better to do, you know? But they're so valuable. So on our government relations reports from your lodge, how do we get your charitable numbers? Very simply. We'll work with you if you can't get it from your lodge secretary or they're a little confused. We will work together very quickly, almost all the time, within a day. It's very simple. Your government relations reports will go 5 years of your history times the number of years your lodge has been around. You will see millions of dollars donated. Now think of this in your mind's eye. In your mind's eye. Somebody drives by your lodge sign and they say, your lodge name is what again? Name?
Stuart Jensen.
Stuart Jensen Lodge. $18 million donated to this community. Wow. Wow. Much better than Bar and Bingo, isn't it? Bar and Bingo, $18 million. If you went by the Moose, the Eagles, whatever organization in your town, and you went by and their sign said 5 million, 20 million, 100 million, donate this community, you'd be going, that's impressive. I didn't know they did that. These are simple, cost-free advice to change our image in our community. We deserve that credit. Yes, you can leave the bar and bingo now and then, but make sure that we remind our communities how much. How are you going to get that number? Go to the lodge secretary. Can you get that number? We're confused. You email us, you let us know, we'll go on to your charitable reports and we'll send you back. And right away, approximately what your financial contribution has been to your community for your lodge. We're with it together. We'll get it to you right away. Any questions on how to get that information? On what your charitable impact, your numbers, the inception of your lodge? Now's the time to ask. You either all understand or some of you are lying. Share. Oh, yes, sir.
Explain it one more time.
Okay.
You go to the secretary and I'm telling her what?
You have the lodge secretary, the government relation reports. When you go on Elks.org, you'll see reports, you'll see charitable reports. The secretary will just go to the lodge, and they have a field and it say, how many years do you want? They'll press in 5. And then they'll just take that average over 5 years. My lodge is 782. My lodge is approximately 114 years, okay? I will times that dollar amount, maybe about, let's say, for easy math, $100,000 a year. I will times that by 125 years, and I will probably have $12.5 million. That's an impressive total when the mayor and everybody drives by saying, oh my gosh, I had no idea the Elks do that. I had no idea. We control our image more than we think. We do. It's in our hands. Nobody knows about us. What they do know about us isn't always what we are. $6 billion, premier charitable and patriotic organization. We need to make sure that signage fits it. So again, if you walk away here going, I'm not sure how to do that, email, call. We are together. We want to hear from you to help us succeed. Every time you pull, every time you make progress, it means so much for all of us, okay? Okay, our communities and projects benefit greatly from, so remember, signage. We need to promote all the journal. Our communities and projects benefit greatly from the Elks National Foundation. We wouldn't be able to invest millions every year in our communities without our many contributors. So these are ideas as you're starting to think and plan for your February, but you need to do it now. One of the themes, an idea, again, you're supposed to go back and give people ideas to start moving this forward. Is to select 150 members. Some of you maybe not even have 150 members. Whatever that number is, it's up to that. It might be 5. You might be a small lodge, but you're about to get bigger if you do this. You might be an enormous lodge. You know, we have lodges now, Wildwood, New Jersey. Pete, what is that, 4,000, 5,000 members? Santa Maria, there's some lodges. We have lodges of all sizes. So the number could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 150, it could be 300. It's up to the discretion of the lodge, okay? But again, for this purpose, to stay consistent with the 150th, is that select 150 members who contributed over the years. For example, you might likely include the person who's contributed the most money. When you go to the Elks National Foundation, what a great job they do, don't they? They're incredible. They have, if you go in there, they'll tell you the permanent benefactors, all the people that contribute the most. They've done it all for you. Wow. I mean, they really do a great job of recognizing their contributors. You can get a lot of them. You might contribute the most money that are alive, it doesn't matter. All those who maybe include the youngest contributor, the oldest, contributions. And I think this is really important for all of us to understand. Contributions don't always equal money. The most valuable thing that Elk can give is their time and their talent. We agree? Your time and your talent is much more important than what you did with your check. It's a great time to recognize the volunteers. You have a question?
I do. People take pictures of this. Is your card going to be up on?
And it already is. I know it's not a work membership toolkit, the only place that you will find it. People are going to think you and I just set that up. You gave me like a 4-inch putt. I just put it right in the hole. Yes, it's already there. Yeah, just sit back and enjoy. But take the pictures if you want. It's all there. And it's also being broadcast live, so you can actually watch it. All right? But one of the things that we understand in a volunteer organization, when people feel good about what they're doing, so recognize the people that are putting the most time. And it gives you ideas there. Ones who that give the most time, maybe it's someone new that's active in your lodge. You know, the one thing we understand is it's cheaper to praise them than pay them, isn't it, in a volunteer organization? I always joke about this, but it's so true. How many of you have worked all day at your lodge, got there in the morning, working at a charitable event, helped cook, clean, set up tables, and at the end of the night, after you've worked so hard and given all your heart and soul to help that charitable contribution for your lodge, for your community, somebody comes up who's done nothing to help all day long and told you all the things that you did wrong. Raise your hand, right? And the first thing that comes in your head is, "You're never doing this again." Well, you came back, it is. Well, the importance is that we need to understand that the Elks' heart, when they're motivated, they feel good about what they did. That's a reward. That's the reward of Elkton. That makes the heart feel good. So in this 150, it's a time to recognize people. Recognize as many as you want. But contributors, both time and talent, contributions. But during that celebration, this is another idea what you can do, right? That February party. Good time to recognize the people that make your lodge where it is today, its founding fathers, its future. The more people you can recognize, the more people you're going to have, the more people are going to be enthused. Great time to make sure that people feel good about what we're doing. This is a lot of fun. I don't know, I've already been working with companies with the Jolly Corks, the theme, when we get to San Antonio. You know, the outfits 150 years ago. When we look back, we've all seen the pictures of the Jolly Corks. You see them at the, what people looked like 150 years ago with the outfits and everything. Anybody ever go to those old-time photo booths? Get your picture taken with the cowboy hat or the old things, right? Some of the people I thought would be really cool. You do a little research, again, plant these seeds. The 150th, the culture, the music, the dress, have some sort of theme where they come in looking at like 150 years ago. There's a lot of that stuff out there. They were very plainly dressed. They handlebar mustaches and things like that. But you might want to add that. You can go on and you can actually get stuff from Google and can print out newspaper articles and brand your lodge. Just have some of those out there. What was the news in your hometown 150 years ago? You're going to have a lot of fun with that, right? I also put, and not that you'll use this, it's not here, but I have in the toolkit that you'll see online, I also have like a George Jetson thought, because we're the committee that needs to fiercely focus on the future, is also, while we're looking in the past, and that's fun, wouldn't it be kind of fun just to generate some thought of what it would look like 150 years from now? What would the dress be? What would the styles be? What would the thought, what would the technology be? And you probably can't get there because it's just too far away, but it's really a cool conversation to have. But I also plan to see it in our members and our communities, and we're going to be here 150 years from now. A few years ago, if you remember, there was a doom and gloom about Elton. We had a dark cloud. It looked like the funeral home director when you came to the convention there. Now they're here, major loss. Elton is dead. Yesterday, all years ago, we were, but it's gone. Elton's going to blow away in the dust. Oh my God. I thought we needed a psychologist for a while, all right? Well, guess what? We're growing, we're happening, things are getting good. Charitable contributions this year went up 53,000. Yeah, we had the best I'm going to show you a seed on Wednesday that meant the world to me. I saw it someplace and I took it and it reminds us. All the people that said we were dead that we were over, and you'll see it on the screen. You'll be the first ones to see it, and it's out there, but it reflects us in so way. And it says they buried us. We were supposed to blow away. They didn't realize we were seeds. We grew again. And that's meaningful. So it is important to think and put a thought into our heads. Where are we going to be 150 years? Because a lot of people out there in this country, look on the forum, they've already buried Elton. I always want to say, maybe I'll look at our numbers in the last 3 years. We're going the opposite way, both charitable and membership. The next 150 years, we will be here, we will be stronger than ever, and we will be part of the reason why. When they look back on the histories of Elton, the people in this room are the people that made that next 150 years possible. And that's why I want you to bring that thought back. Yeah, talk about the next 150 years. Because they thought we wouldn't be here, right? Yeah. Good thing it's in our hand. Okay. So on this toolkit, which you have already, there's press releases. Now, they're editable, you can change them. They're thought. Some lodges don't have the capacity, they don't have the people, they don't have the support. Okay? So we've done this all for you. I believe Elton succeeds at the lodge level. When I came through the ropes, 100 years ago and 200 pounds ago. All right, wait a minute. No, it's not. So, shut up, guys. This is perfect. Note this line here. We need to make sure that I've lost my train of thought. We provided that the lodges, giving them all the tools to succeed, that everything gets done at the lodge level. When I was a lodge secretary a million years ago, they would send letters from Grand Lodge and say, do this and do that. And everything was supposed to happen. How'd that work out? We need to do everything that we can at the lodge level. When the lodges have all their tools and they have support beyond what they're getting now, they will grow, they will prosper, they will appreciate, and Elton grows from the lodge level up. Elton does not grow from the top. We succeed at the lodge level. We agree? So we created a lodge toolkit, because everything is from the lodge level. So we have sample letters for your local businesses. So if you wanted to write to the local businesses, they have a program on it. Elton celebrating the 150th anniversary. Provo, Utah Lodge will be celebrating on such a date in February. Maybe there's a program book for revenue opportunity. But if it's not revenue, it's certainly exposure. The letters are on there. Letters for your businesses, politicians, community organizations. You need to send them out to everybody. Everybody in your town needs to know that we're 150 years old and that you are having a celebration. So those letters on there, again, there is press releases. Edible edible. What time's lunch? You can edit these. Isn't the beauty of live TV? All the lights, I can imagine the Facebook lights and things going on that right now. So you can edit these. These are just thoughts, or you can use them. But it shows, again, you'll see in the press releases, where you plug in your charitable contributions over your period of time. Because what the local newspaper, or the local mayor, or even the local member wants to know is, what have we done here? Right? Nationally, well, what have they done in Coldwater, Michigan? What have they done in Troy, New York? Right? They want to know locally your impact. So that's all here. The press releases are already ready for you to go.
When should we start sending out press releases? Like this one, to me, would probably be like a January kind of thing, but
Good question.
I don't want to get too far out when I start marketing.
It'll probably take you 2 or 3 to get the notice. The windows where all the newspapers and everything where they have where they're actually looking for news stories is right around the Christmas holidays. It gets real quiet. You're actually looking for stories locally. And if you're going to celebrate, I would tell you sometime around Christmas is a good window to hit that. Okay? And then you can keep on hitting it after that. But if you get like election time of year, November, there's no news hold. They probably won't print it. But that's probably good. Yes, sir.
This could be another 4-inch butt. The
Love it.
live stream. Where does that have to be so I can tell my members and other people if they want to watch?
I'm going
You
to wait
said it was
till
live streaming. I didn't.
I'm going to wait to the end. Our assistant, Kristen, wave your hand back there. Everybody look, say hi, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
We're going to get that to the end. We have launched 8 new platforms. So it's not where, it's how many. Nice setup. This was a good time. We have launched this weekend 8 new platforms of social media, all free to use, all blasting, all for you to leverage in your lodge and through your communities. So where there was none, now there's 8, and they're all up. When you come to our booth, you'll see them all. When you get when you register, you got the little program where everything is to navigate your way here. All those platforms, already got the little purple thing they got when you registered? You'll see all the new platforms on how to get this information, in addition to elks.org, membership toolkit. Okay. They're all right here. All 8 new platforms. And Kristen at the 150th booth, and our guys at the public relations booth will actually can take you on those sites, and we can even put you, like you, friend you. You can do it all here, or you can do it at home. This is where you find it. Thank you very much for asking that question. Okay, newsletter messages. How many exalted rulers in the room? Wow, that's success. That means a great thing to me right away. Because, man, that's where things happen. Or I tell you, that's great. If we did this 5 years ago, I would have had to go probably to one of the local restaurants or sports bars to find most of you this time of day. Am I telling the truth? This shows the progression of Elkton right here, okay? We have people that are dedicated. When you have to write a newsletter sometimes, the first thing that usually happens, human nature, especially this early in the year, your newsletter bulletin says, I need your message by the 15th or whatever of the month. And you go, man, that month went by. Yeah, because it's only half through and you're already starting to have to write your messages so it can get out. You're looking to find things and recognize. What we've done, I put up 5 or 6 already. Newsletter messages, paragraphs for you that you should be introduced to your members, and they're over about 4 months at a time. Because when you come back, you need to tell all your membership. So in the toolkit, you'll see your series of paragraphs for the Exalted Ruler Lodge Bulletin, Facebook, your websites. So for you, now you can change it, you can edit it, but it'll give you an opportunity. So the Exalted Ruler messages, what should you be saying to your lodges? And there's 5 of them through the consistency. There should be a paragraph dedicated through that time period to educate your members, because to educate them through social media, everything that you can in your lodge. We have close to 800,000 members. How many people do you think really know that we're turning 150? So we need to speak as loud and clear as we can. And it comes, those lodge messages. And what's good for you is A lot of times you're trying to open that paragraph up and everything. Well, we got it written for you already, okay? And there's some examples. Dear members of the Benevolent Protective Board of Elks, we celebrate its 150th anniversary, February 16, 2018. Wow, okay? Instead of, ooh, that month went by quick. Okay. The Benevolent Protective Board of Elks is one of the premier charitable and patriotic organizations in the United States with more than $6 billion in donations. Last year alone, the Elks donated approximately $323 million. Wow, okay? In cash, gifts, and time to make our communities a better place to live. Our lodge has contributed more than, that's where you're going to get that information for your secretary or us, right? Wow, I didn't know we did that. I just thought we had really, really inexpensive dinners and beverages. Wow, we really do work. Right? Wow, I thought it was just for the veal couple for $4 on Friday night. To learn more about the 150th anniversary, then they can go into elks.org and see our videos and things like that. So like there's an example. That would be a good thing for August, okay? You got another one for fall, things that we can do. Now you're starting to point them more towards what are we trying to accomplish, right? Again, we remind them of the birthday, anniversary. This should result in our lodge. You as the exalted ruler, you as the lodge or district leader, remember we talked about, there's two real big goals we want to accomplish out of this, and they were what? Membership and community image, right? Okay? So you're going to set that expectation to your members. This should result in our lodge recruiting additional members, enhancing our community, and increasing our lodge charitable donations. All right? That's ultimate. We are scheduling the 150th celebration party for February. Tell them that. Okay? The first order of business is to decide what we want to achieve from this historic event. Most of all, looking to attract new members to our media coverage. We hit it again as our top priorities. We want to begin the process early. So invite them in. We need your help and ideas. You will be surprised at the ideas we will come up with collectively. Be the leader. Be the fire that lights this. Be the person that makes the change. We'll be meeting on, again, that's up to you. Let's have a good turnout and support the anniversary. And again, learn more, get them excited. They'll go on the computer and they'll take their time. They'll say, wow, this is a big deal. Here's my idea. So it's all the ruler. Now they're part of your team. But you lead that team. You lead it with passion, knowledge, and all the tools that we've presented to you. And we're going to have some great results. Again, another one here. We have added 150th anniversary decorations. I'm going to show you how to print them off. Yes, print them off. Not buying them at some store, okay? They include placemats, table cards. We have added the 150th anniversary logo to our website. Again, speaking with one loud 1945 voice. Social media pages. Come on down to the lodge and see them. That'd be nice. Another way you can personally celebrate the first 150th anniversary is to order shirts, coffee mugs, pens, jewelry, and much more. Grand Lodge has made all the items available on, say it together, www. To learn more. Okay. Another one. We'll be celebrating again another month. Maybe you chose that the theme for that party would be dressed in the past. Elks love doing stuff like that. They love dressing up in costume. Oh, that's neat. And everybody starts talking, what are you going to wear? What are you going to wear? You get a buzz going. You get something. They're all walking in, with the old look and everything. I'm just saying it's an option, but people love that, okay? Oh, heck, what are you looking at? Half of you still dress up on Halloween, go trick-or-treating, don't you? I like the foods fads. Again, all the things we talked about earlier, but these are nice messages. These are ideas to spur, so you don't go home and go, I really want to do this, but I'm not sure, okay? We're working hand in hand. I can't wait for some of the ideas that you come up with your own. The Benevolent Protective Board of Elks is all about, again, our communities and projects will greatly benefit. You're educating your members what Elkton does, what your mission of Exalted Ruler is, what you are trying to drive home in this newsletter message. Greatly benefit from our national foundations. We wouldn't be able to, again, you can read through it. You're, again, emphasizing contributions, but more you're emphasizing how much their time is the most valuable thing you need as an Exalted Ruler to make that lodge succeed. Your time is your most valuable contribution to your life. What a wonderful opportunity to hit the reset button, remind our members that there's a difference between an elk and a member. An elk is very active, right? You're Elks. You're active. And maybe we can inspire more of us to do more. So there's another idea. Okay, sample letters. Maybe the community leader. Maybe it's the mayor. Maybe it's the councilman. Maybe it's the governor. Could be one of the Trumps, looking for some good media releases right now, right? Any politician on either side is looking for some help that looks like, whatever it might be. So there's sample letters up there already for you where you can write to the town council. Here's what's going to happen. If you get the mayor at your 150th celebration, what's the odds of the press being there? They go up or down? You know their office is saying, you know, Margaret Jones, our mayor, is going to be at such and such Nashville Elks Lives. These things matter. These things matter. So in your mind, as you're getting organized at all through public relations, district, lodge, state, area, those community leaders, because we are not bar and bingo. No revenue sources, that's not who we are, okay? Those letters to the community leaders, they're already up there for you to put, edit, not editable, edit. Okay, consistency on the branding, consistency on the look. Who recognizes our founding fathers, right? We're already getting people. Pete Smith said to me, and several others said to me, we've got life-size ones. When you come over to the booths, you see this whole thing, it's all tall and everything. People are actually coming over and saying, how do I buy that? So I think Ed said, let's add this to the toolkit and have where you can print out a long one of these for whatever you want in your lot. So we're already coming back with people saying, can we add to this? Can we add more? Absolutely. So we put placemats for different sizes. So they're on PDF form. So all you got to do, your budget, your quantities, your paper quality, and all the artwork is done. You just print whatever you need whenever you need it. So we have placemats, posters. Again, how they look, it's already up and running. There'll be more. This will kind of look, so you want to brand your bar, your grill rooms, okay? So when you go over to our booths, you see the table tent cards, different sizes, whether you put them in a plastic or they stand alone. Now when you print these out for different sizes, it shows you where to cut, where to fold. If you're like me and need all the help you can get. Oh, I see how you fold it, okay? Very simple. They print right out of your computer. So you don't have to order these and pay for shipping, big quantities, you don't need, okay? These are all available to print at what cost? Free. At no cost. Web banners that are up for you. So again, how many people have social media pages? How many people have independent websites? So you want to pull these and put these on those, okay? You want to make sure. This will be a good thing maybe for this year. Also for you people that when you're talking about, maybe you want to put these on your newsletter. But you have the web banners already there for you. So you can pull them over and use them, copy, paste, whatever form you want to use them. But don't create your own, okay? The most important thing about Elkham is that we look the same everywhere we go. Yes, sir.
Social media as grandma designated hashtag.
Preston? Come on the microphone. Get up and say that in the microphone. Ed, everybody from Tennessee, who's very progressive on social media.
Thank you. Except the word progressive. Is there a unified hashtag so that we all use the same hashtag to drive that from 1,900 plus places?
Preston?
We don't have one yet, but if we want to create one, we can.
It looks like we're going to create a hashtag.
See me after the meeting.
So now we'll be introducing 9 platforms on social media. But isn't that the great thing? And I'm not saying anything bad about what happened, but sometimes there wasn't an opportunity when we had an idea to come to the Grand Lodge and say, gee, I got an idea, and it's really good. It would take years before we would hear about it. That man just had an idea, we think it's good, and we're going to put it into play before we leave. That's a difference of what we got. Yes? It's got to be Florida out, right? Orange?
You mentioned earlier how hard it is to find things on the web. Just went to elks.org, four things to choose from: who we are, our programs, Elks National Foundation members only. I went in them, I still can't find a membership toolkit easily under those things. Can we put it right on the front page under these 4 options? 150 anniversary information tab.
Yeah.
You think we can do it? Then we will do it. Yes. Yeah. We'll get it on there and we'll have it, so you just press it, we'll get there. But Frederick, he's our director of technology, and Rudy, they do a great job. I'm gonna let him know that I've got hundreds of people in the room that want us on the front page, and so they can see the link and take us there. Yeah, you do have to register. Yeah, you probably, maybe you can't see it on your phone. When you come over to we're ready here to help you. When you come over, Ed especially, he'll tell you, you come over to the public relations booth, and we have the computers up and running. And the booth is open. There's no walls, there's just a wall on each side. But we open the booth intentionally, because we want you to walk in the booth, touch, have a conversation, go on the computers with us, and we show you. There's no walls between you and us. This is one family, this is one team. It's a please touch interactive booth. And when you come over, we'll show you how to get on that membership toolkit, presentations, anniversary. So come on over, the group's here, and we'll show you that, we'll get you on it right away, and we'll navigate it together. Sound good? These guys love you, they want you over, come on. Call them early, call them often. No, I will tell you, they are high energy, very knowledgeable. You're going to love them. We put up 50 recruitment ideas. Some are they're from every lodge. I brought these out a couple years ago. When I first came on board in New Orleans, I said, there's no ideas to grow our lodge. I'm thinking, I would be sitting in airports going, I got nothing to do. I come up with 15 in about 20 minutes. And then we started publishing it. So there's a whole bunch there's over 50 ideas, whatever level, size lodge, whatever budget, to spur thought. Some will work for you. You'll pull some of them. There are so many ideas, recruitment ideas, that you can put into play this year. So when you go back to your lodge, we can't attract younger people. Nobody wants to join. Oh my God. Check for a pulse. Check for a pulse. Keep on saying you can't, you won't. Here's a bunch of ideas that you go back with. Yes, we can. You know we have over 10,000 people trying to join the Elks every month now? Wow. Did you know 3 years ago, we were averaging less than 56,000 new members and reinstatements? Did you see the number that we finished with this year? I think we were 122 under 75,000 new members and reinstatements added. We're up 20,000. Did you know we again set the record for the fewest cancellations in the history of Elkhorn this year? So all those doom and gloomers, goodbye. We were seeds. We're growing again. You're the reason why. You really are. You can sit there and just complain, or you can go do something about it. And this group together, we've chosen to do something about it. Okay, so you got that. So the social media platforms, Kristen the genius back there, a marketing guru from DePaul University. Here's one of the things we wanted to do. Well, we're talking together to our members, to our communities, to our friends and families together. We wanted to open up new audiences. We need to talk beyond our walls. We need to create connections to millennials. We need to create a new we missed a little bit of the Generation X. We need to plan the future. We need to educate the whole country on the Elks. This is a mission of ours for the 150th. We need to communicate on platforms that they go to every day. One of the first things we needed to do was go get one of them and understand, so we know the platforms that the next generation will do. And when you talk to Kristen, you get an opportunity to have a conversation. Again, marketing person from DePaul, 21 years old, interning. And one of the things she's looking at the conversation, she says, she's learning about Elkhorn. Now she's helping us launch these Snapchats, Instagram, Pinterest, all these things that we're trying to approach younger audiences and educate them on the great things that Elk do to inspire them. Because we have not made that connection ever. We're doing it now. And she's going, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, you're back there. She says, all college kids today, if they knew about what the Elks do, what they're doing in their communities, and what this organization stands for, they would love to join the Elks. That's the voice of youth, correct? That was her first impression. Wait again, Kristen, you're on TV. When we touch the youth of America of what we've done, they go, oh my God, this is a great organization. So how do we recruit young? How do we recruit for the future? We speak to them and the platforms that they're speaking to today about what we've done and where we go, and we're having them take us there. So, yes. Could you stand up? Preston, we got another assignment. I love this. I love it.
Could you add one for Tumblr also, please?
Yes.
Get more on Tumblr message than Twitter.
Okay. Yeah.
What'd she say? For who?
To add Tumblr. Tumblr is my favorite platform it exists.
Tumblr? Half the people thought that they got one of those in their bar already. Are you familiar with Tumblr?
That's my favorite.
To me, at my age, with my age and my knees, it's how I get off the couch. I tumble and roll and I get up. Tumblr. Thank you for your suggestion. Our ears are open. If there's any impression you get right now, we are fiercely focused on the future, but we are embracing change and we love it. I don't need to hear it. Stand up. Up. You've got 400 friends. Thank you. Okay, so we've gone through all the platforms, we've gone through some thought, we've gone through our directions, we've gone through our mission. Are you buying lunch? Yes, sir. Stand up.
Yes, sir. I have a conflict in my life over Facebook. I was asked by the past people to take it down because they say that there has to be rules on it. Is there a place that we can go to?
Yeah. Okay, we have social media guidelines. Our social media guidelines are on elks.org. The only place to find it. When you can find it, so you come to the booth and we'll show you where that is. We have that right there. It's been 3 years ago. It was brought to your state sponsors. It was brought through judiciary. It is our official policy. It's been blessed by everybody. So when you get to your lodge and you have somebody there that says, you know, this is not the way, it's been blessed by everybody. It is the way. And you got it from me, okay? And it's on Elks.org membership toolkit. You show them where. Because there's always somebody in your lodge that says, you can't do that. The gates of hell will swallow the lodge. We grow by change. But we stay true to our roots. We honor the past, but we are fiercely focused on the future. We're having a good time getting there, aren't we? We're having a good time. Now, we're open for suggestions. Email us back your success stories. We want to feature them. We have almost the entire committee. The rest of them are signed. We have Gordon, we have Kristen, we have all sorts of people that are helping us get away. But it's you folks. It's you folks that make it happen. Email us. I answer all my emails. My staff is very dedicated. I'm department of one. So I give myself an employee of the month. Every month, take myself out to lunch. No. We have a great committee. Everybody's ready to help you and together. Any last minute questions? I got Molly. We do have a membership meeting at 1. We have new stuff on there too, and you're part of that membership market. We have new billing systems, a new billing enhancement for you. We added a new part to My Journey Begins. You have personal greetings from the Exalted Ruler, Grand Exalted Ruler, a whole new virtual experience for every new member that you have come in, and we're rolling it out here today at 1 o'clock. Sound fun? In this room, you're alive. Have a good lunch. Oh, come on up if you got questions.
That was good. Legit.